Hi, how are you? It's Friday afternoon, and you know what that means. That means I'm Sheena Metal, and this is I Am Raising Your Vibration. Welcome, my friends. I have put the link nowhere on Facebook because just as we were about to start this, my computer crashed. So I wanted to start on time for once after I put it off until 4 o'clock. I don't know why I always say 3 or 2. It never happens until 4, so the next one I'm just going to say 4. I'm going to have to find some kind of cool lighting for when it gets too dark in here. I don't know. It just takes such a long time. And eventually, no, I'm planning to. The plan is I'm going to, just kick the camera with my foot, and we've just started. There we go again. Okay, I'm home with my knees. They're on ice, but they get a little cranky, and I have to move them. And sometimes I accidentally kick something because I'm klutzy. And that's why what happened today, why I almost wasn't here even on time now. Everything was all set up and ready to go. Phone is set up here with a tripod. Laptop's over here. Everything's ready. My bottles of water are here. Ice packs are on my legs. And then all of a sudden, I knocked everything over. And I might have screamed profanity really loud. Okay, now you know all my secrets. Water bottle. So I'm so glad to be here with you. I love you all. And this is so fun. And I love doing this now on Friday afternoons. I didn't know if I was going to do this. I've kind of been fighting off the crud. My physical therapist got sick, and I think maybe I got sick, but then I said, no, I have to do this. This is the most fun part of forever, of the week, right? Is hanging out with y'all in my bed. So I have many exciting announcements, so many things to talk about, and I am going to get that link up. I see my laptop that crashed has just rebooted itself. So when that gets ready to go, then I will start putting the links around on Facebook. Here I go, over here. I'm sure this is a very flattering angle. We got to get logged into the laptop. And then there'll be more of us here. So here's what we do. This is like a healing circle. We heal each other. We make new friends in here. I do psychic readings, healings, spiritual counseling, any help you need, paranormal help. My first announcement, paranormal help. Get ready for my first announcement. Is there somebody in the chat that would like to sort of like repost some of my announcements? I meant to go do it myself, and I'm going to try to actually go over and put some links up. But first of all, you're all here at you're all here at iamraisingyourvibration.com. iamraisingyourvibration.com. Please like this page on Facebook. I would totally love that. And if you want to throw up a recommendation and say, I don't suck, that would be fantastic. I would love that. I am raising your vibration. Everybody always talk about where you're from and always talk about what's going on with you, make friends. And I so love and respect all of you, and I'm so happy to have you here with me. So the biggest announcement of all, I guess, I say as I get a text message from the senior pastor at the Metropolitan Community Church, my friend Keith Mazingo, that I cannot answer because I'm here doing this with you, is that on June 15th, I will be performing, is that the right word? Conducting my first interfaith service, my first for real service as a minister. I've been taken on as a staff pastor at the Founders MCC in Hollywood, a very wonderful, progressive, accepting, all-encompassing Christian church. I am now their New Age pastor, and I'm going to be doing an interfaith service called Saturday Night Spiritual once a month, maybe even more if it picks up. And the good news is for all of you saying, oh, I can't go, I'm not in the LA area. Too bad, guess what? You can't say it, because we are going to use Facebook Live and other social media platforms to basically simulcast it live around the world. And there the chat will be going, and we'll even have a link up where if you want to donate, you can. And it's going to be so much fun. And I'm so excited about this. And I'm going to be doing my sermon is called You Are Enough. We're going to be basically talking about how you're enough, and that we all need to realize that we are enough ourselves, and then we can go on and help other people from there. So you are enough. And guest speaker, music, I'm going to be blessing things, bring things if you want to have them blessed. Also, I will have my Good Vibrations crystals there. If you want to purchase some crystals to have blessed, yay, Good Vibrations crystals. Okay, my knees are cranky, and a very exciting part of today's broadcast may be you get to watch me take an aspirin. That's it. That's how exciting my life is. And as I always say, maybe later if we start to get a little X-rated, I'll put a Salon Pass patch on, because that's how we roll around here. And that you might actually get to see me undo my ice packs and do the new ice packs again. That's how we roll. So I'm going to start putting the link all around everywhere. And I'm so excited to be here with you all. If you want a psychic reading today on the show, right here on the broadcast, you have to send me a text message. I lied. An email, Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. I see some people have already sent me text messages. Linda, I'm talking to you. I can't see the text messages. You have to email me. Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. I have to have all the messages coming into one place on the laptop because I can't see anything on the phone. I can't really see your comments. I also can't see what's going on with the text. I see them for like 1 second, they disappear. And as we saw last week on our show, if I try to go check the text messages, it throws me offline, and the stream dies, and then it's just a complete, creepy cluster F from there. So maybe later, other exciting things about our broadcast today, we may have a special guest appearance from everybody's favorite psychic, Los Angeles' own Molly the Oracle Cat. But not now, because right now the Oracle Cat is taking her afternoon siesta. So there will be no appearances until her nap is done. That's how she rolls, because she's a Scorpio and her naps are important to her, and because she's a star. So if she makes an appearance, it's when she's good and ready. Kind of like if you get a reading from me and we're on the phone, and occasionally if she feels she needs to put some input into the conversation, she will walk over to the speaker and scream, yes or no. So that's what it's like. Those of you who have had readings from me and want to admit to that, so it's an interesting moment, right? People go, is that a cat? Yeah, it's a cat. No, it's my alter personality, Molly. Meow, meow. If I do that loud enough, she'll probably wake up, and then we'll have a little, let's see. Yep, she woke up. Sure she did. She's like, okay, my mama's crazy, and she's pretending to be some kind of cat, and now I'm freaked out. Let me go look again at her. Hi, Molly. Hi, baby. She's looking at me like all sleepy, like, what was that? Why did you do that to me? What's wrong with you? Oh, I'm tired. It's my siesta time. Okay, IamRaisingYourVibration.com. Go like this page. I'd love it. Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. That's how you email me if you want to get a reading. And we're going to be here for a while just hanging out and doing stuff. And my goodness, the lighting, with the light coming from here and not from there. And woo, look at me. Not so great. But that's okay. We are here to love each other. I'm not here to look fantastic. So, okay. So we're going to get these pages back up here. There's so many. There's so much to do on Facebook for me. So many links to put out. So many links, so little time. We're rocking and rolling. Who has already sent me an email looking for a reading or a healing? Hang tight. It's going to take a little while. Because the computer is rebooting up very slowly. When everything fell, it knocked the computer offline. I had to restart the computer to get it back online. And now it's just taking its sweet time. So, who has watched one of my live broadcasts on LA Talk Radio, where I do readings and healings and spiritual counseling with other wonderful lightworkers? If you've seen it before, it's called Lightworkers Unite. They're special broadcasts of my Sheena Metal Experience show, my Raising the Vibration show, and always on my Haunted Playground show. So that's at hauntedplayground.com. Sheena Metal Experience is just at facebook.com/Sheena Metal, and raisingthevibrationradio.com. Go to any of those, go to the corresponding Facebook pages, like the page. I would love that. If you want to see all the broadcasts of that you've missed, I've got some new ones I still need to put up, but there's a bunch up right now. You go to WeLightworkersUnite.com, and that is a part of my YouTube channel, which is just youtube.com/Sheena Metal. Thank you to the wonderful and beautiful LA Talk Radio. I've been there over 10 years for not thinking I'm crazy, because I'm like, hey, you guys, now I run a nonprofit and I'm a psychic and a minister, so welcome to my new life, and I'm doing readings on the air and being so wonderful about it. Those shows have really been fantastic, and it's such an amazing, beautiful, and professional place to work. And I'm loving doing the broadcast there. And my wonderful Lightworkers team, I don't want to miss anybody. Jenny Stewart, Pam Beatty, Patty Negri, Jason McKean, Jason D. McKean, Alex May, Rebecca Haywood, Angelica Perman, Seth Dietland, Shauna Grace. Oh God, have I missed anybody? Oh, my out-of-towners, Belle Salisbury and Joy Koff. Now have I missed anybody? I think I have everybody so far. More to come, and more to come, more to come, more to come. Look who's awake. Molly, come here. No, come here. My wonderful Lightworkers Unite team, WeLightworkersUnite.com. I'm so glad you're all here. I completely adore you, and I'm so thankful to have you here. And let's see if we can get the laptop online here, because it's being a little cranky and doesn't want to go online, and that sucks, because that's where all of your requests for readings are, and that's how I put up all the links, and otherwise it just all looks like this, and it's weird. That's not what anybody wants to watch, especially months later on YouTube. Nobody gets that. So somebody just put love your car. I think, did you mean love your cat? I have a new car. Has anyone seen the photos of it? I don't think I've put them up yet. A brand new car. I named it after my mama, like my last 4 cars. All my cars are named after my mom. And my mom loved driving, and she taught me how to drive. So, Molly, come here. Can y'all hear her? She's fantastic today. Molly, come here. Come here and make an appearance while we wait for the computers back up. While we wait for the internet connection to come back up. Why don't you come see Everett? Here we go. You all ready? Here we go. Hi, Molly. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hi. Okay. That's enough. She's done. How cute is she? Oh my God. She's even cuter on camera. She's all like, she's fantastic. There's some crazy stuff celestially, right, going on right now with planets and the sun and the moon. Does anybody else feel like the world has gone effing crazy? Is it just me? People are nuts. I'm getting the weirdest emails from people, text messages. People are mad at me and I don't know why. People are mad at other people and I don't know why. Clients are crazy and upset about things, and people are just out there, and everybody feels like they're going out of their mind. Clients feel like they're going crazy. I feel like I'm going crazy. Yesterday, it basically took me 3 hours to run 3 errands. I had to go to each place 3 times. I kept forgetting things, doing it wrong. Then I ran to this insane man at the post office who wanted to give me a lecture between a large envelope and a package. I mean, come on. I'm sending people crystals. I'm doing the Lord's work, people. Just kidding. I kind of am, but that's just funny to say it like that, isn't it? The universe wants me to send crystals out to people. Tonight, right after the broadcast, I finally created the graphic, because that takes me a really long time because I'm not very good at it, for vibration crystals, my Good Vibrations crystals. And you're going to see the graphic, and I'll put some information up about them. If you want to get crystals, please do. I have a set for cleansing, a set for grounding, a set for connecting, a set for uplifting. I think the healing set is coming next. And I also have a hematite rings and bracelets, because the bracelets saved me with balance and the hematite fixed this finger. So, wow. Yes, I want to create a hematite knee brace, first for myself, and then to make available to all of you all. But I haven't done that yet. But I do have the other things. And if you want to email me, Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com, I am more than happy to hook you up with some of those and let you know how I can get those to you. I'm so glad you're all here. This is so much fun. I'm sure a lot of you have already sent me requests, and I just don't know, because slowly but surely we are getting things back up online here. Sorry about the nasty computer meltdown. Is anybody else feeling the crazy? It's really crazy. It's I'm usually pretty good about navigating the crazy. I mean, I work between the entertainment world and the spiritual world, so my life is like crazy, and then the other half of my life is crazy. So I kind of thrive on the crazy, on staying calm in the crazy, but this has been a strange time even for me to deal with the crazy. So all I can say is, in the face of the crazy, my friends, keep a stiff upper lip. You are loved. That's the most important thing to know. As I'm throwing out sites, I'm going to try to put them all in the chat, but if not, just stay connected with me, and I will make sure to get you a link with all of my Facebook pages in case you want to go add yourself to them. But right now, where we are right now, IamRaisingYourVibration.com will take you right there. You can like the page, and this is where these videos come out of. I'm trying to do them every Friday afternoon now. They are called I Am Raising Your Vibration, just to keep it easy and simple. And it's going to be fun to be here with you, and they're just going to grow. And speaking of, I have so many exciting things to tell you about. So are you enjoying these? Would all of you watch and participate if I did one at night that was like this, with readings and stuff, but also more even mediumship stuff and some paranormal stuff? Would you all be interested in that? Because I'm thinking about doing a nighttime one now. That is kind of the plan. An extension of my Haunted Playground show, which airs on LA Talk Radio every Tuesday from 12 noon to 2 p.m. Pacific time. And I'm going to call it Haunted Playground After Dark. I'm working on a graphic for it right now. I'm planning to start next week. And it would probably start around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock my time. So it would be like a late night thing for everybody. And I'm thinking I'm going to talk a lot about my paranormal experiences. I'm going to talk a lot about growing up in the horrible haunted house I grew up in. And take a lot of paranormal questions. Also, we'll probably do more mediumship-y kind of thing because it's nighttime. And there's ghosts and spirits. And I thought it might be really fun. I've always wanted to do Haunted Playground late at night, and it's kind of just never worked out for me to be able to do that. So I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm actually really looking forward to it. So look for it next week. Haunted Playground After Dark. Are you all into that? So Colette is calling from Liverpool, so I think it's actually going to be Haunted Playground in the morning for you, Colette, because by the time it's 9, 10 o'clock here, I think it's going to be morning for you. So it maybe won't be as spooky and scary for you as it is for others. But for those of us where it's going to be like 9 o'clock, midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, whatever, it might be fun. So who's up for Haunted Playground After Dark once a week in addition to this? So exciting. So June 15th, who is coming? That's a week from Saturday night, 8 o'clock Pacific time. Who is coming to the Founders MCC Church in Hollywood to attend my Saturday night spiritual service, and who is going to watch from where you are? I would love it. I'd love it. All right, link is starting to go out places, so more folks will come and join us. I can't believe how many are here, considering that I haven't even put the link up yet. But you guys are really wonderful always, and such a joy to be with, always. So we got to fix this. Consider that done. And then we got to fix this. All right, this link is going to start going out everywhere. And if you have a place where you'd like me to put this link when we're doing these, just let me know, and I'll add it to my list of stuff. So fun. All right. Computers being sluggish and a tool. The next thing I'm going to do is get up into my email. And then we shall, there we go. And there we are. I'll start answering questions. Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. That's where you go. Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. That's where you can send me a question for a psychic reading, a little bit of a healing, some spiritual counseling, whatever you need. And all of us here kind of help heal each other as I read for folks. Everyone here is really beautiful and really participative. We're getting an average of between 500 and 700 comments during every one of these broadcasts, because you guys are wonderful and you are staying so participative with others, and that's so important to me, and I'm so crazy about you all. And I can't believe I sit here and basically talk to myself for 2 hours, except when I drink water like this. Who has water right now? Let's all have water together. Water's so good for you. Let's flush out our kidneys and make them happy together. Go get some water. That's your homework. Okay. So, here we go. Okay, web series. I have a bunch. Obviously, this one, I am raising your vibration.com. I do Living with the Dead with Patty Negri, the wonderful Patty Negri from Travel Channel's Ghost Adventures, and Belle the Haunted Doll. And we do Living with the Dead, and we're at wearelivingwiththedead.com, and that show is really about the good spirits in your life. And it's a really fun show. Please go check out wearelivingwiththedead.com. Join us for our live broadcasts. And then also, we are also doing, and there's noise coming from my laptop. We are also doing live events called Antiques Go Show at antiquesgoshow.com. Go check that out. I would totally love that too. And I also do Altered with my friend Carolyn Hennessy, General Hospital's own Carolyn Hennessy. We're at wearealtered.com. That show is about creating your perfect sacred space. And our live events are called Get Altered, and they're at comegetaltered.com. I have 3 or 4 different workshop series coming, including a series of workshops I teach myself, one about raising your vibration, one about spiritual protection, one about how to survive as an empath. I'm also working with my friend Alex May on a healing workshop night with my friend Betsy Chassie, on one about how to spiritually relate with people to be more happy and healthy in your life. And Betsy, of course, directed a film called What the Bleep Do We Know that you may have seen. I'm sure I say that with irony. And then also my friend Rebecca Haywood and I are going to do kind of one for sort of female spiritual empowerment, which I'm really excited about. She runs the Shameless Feminine workshop series, and I'm going to do one with her about sort of women getting behind other women and supporting each other to sort of elevate us all. So that's what I'm doing workshop-wise. Those are coming up all in July. In Dallas, I'm teaching a 3-day seminar called Aspects of Spiritual Awareness. Who's in the Dallas, Texas area? We will be at Miracles of Joy, June 28th, 29th, and 30th. I'm teaching my 3 triple workshop series there that I was just talking about, vibration protection and empath survival. And I am also going to be doing something else. We're going to do some other fun stuff. I want to help them set up maybe some nighttime activities for it. I have to talk to them about maybe doing a seance one night and some other stuff, because everybody loves a seance, right? Who doesn't love a seance? So if you're in Dallas, come and see me. Who's in Dallas? Who wants to come see me? And then who wants a reading today? Email me if you want a reading. Let me know if you've already sent me a reading. I'm just putting the link out a little bit so more folks can join us, and then I will be doing it more as I do readings. And that's the fun of that. So that's all my web series. And then coming next week, Haunted Playground After Dark. Wahaha. I think it's going to be fun. I might even sit in the dark and do it. I got some funky lights and some cool like Christmassy light things, and I'm thinking about sort of doing a combination of maybe, you know, Christmas lights, and I'm going to try to find my purpley ones that are cool, and then I've got some orangey ones that are cool. And then also, somebody did not take an aspirin today. Can you see how I'm all like kind of, and then I've got some really cool sort of patio lights. So I don't know, it may look weird. Who knows? We're going to give it a try. Who wants to talk paranormal with me? We're going to give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen, my friends? Absolutely nothing. So, you know. Okay. All right, we're putting this link around. A couple more places, my friends. I appreciate you all being so cool and being wonderful and commenting and just being fantastic. You know how much I love you all. So, okay, Colette said I emailed you a few times and it got sent back 3 times, no idea why. Okay, it's Sheena, Sheena. Will someone type it in the chat for me? Then the little @ squiggly, and then I am raisingyourvibration.com. Probably just, you sent it to the wrong place, sweetheart. Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. I'm going to go there right now. So we'll see if there's any problems in the whole world. I'm heading over there right this second. It's going to take a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Got to type this in. I usually try to set all this up ahead of time, but then the computer crashed. So luckily, thanks to Google Memory, a lot of these sites are already remembered, so that's good. Here we go. Okay. Sheena at I am raising. Yes, that's right, Carrie. Thank you for that. Carrie just put it up in the chat. Totally right. That's what it is. It's what it is, my friends. Who's having a crazy experience of life right now? It's a crazy time. Something about Mars is conjunct in Neptune or something, or I don't know. My head's up Uranus. I don't really know what it is, but it's something crazy, my friends. All right. I started doing these on Friday. For those of you who wonder why I'm in my bed, I suffered a double knee injury in October when I fell off a stage workshopping a musical about women's wrestling. That is either the most crazy made-up excuse ever, or it's absolutely the truth. You guess which one. By the way, the musical's called Afterglow, and you can go look it up, so I guess it's the truth. Anyway, when the cold weather hit, first one of my knees snapped, and then the next one snapped. And so it turns out my ligaments and my tendons basically hate me in both my knees. I'm in physical therapy right now. I have an amazing physical therapist named Dan Magnus. Google him. He's a god. And we are doing this thing without surgery and for the most part without drugs. Mostly just I grunt a lot, we move a lot, and then water. And he works out of a great place in Winnetka, California called Healing Hands. And Tina, the owner, is fantastic. And now I have an amazing circulatory holistic massage therapist, Jolene, who is a rock star. And so between Dan and Jolene and Tina, we are getting this fixed without me having to have surgery and without me having to, get cortisone shots in my legs and all that other stuff. And hopefully they're all doing my radio show this week on LA Talk Radio. And we're going to talk about other approaches to healing that are not just shoot you up with drugs, shoot you up with steroids, have you have a surgery. Because those things are wonderful as a last resort, but I really believe that those things are a last resort and that you don't always necessarily need that. I am pushing the camera back a little because I'm sitting up straighter. You all like, what's going on with the camera? Is it like, what's happening? All right, this is the part of the day where, hey, and there's all your readings. Yay! This is the part of the day where, oh my goodness, this is fantastic. I'm trying to find the first one here. Donna, are you with us? Nope, that was a prayer. Yep, nope, that was a prayer request. Never mind. All right, Kathy, are you with us? So I am looking for Kathy, Daniela, Christine, Samira, Janae, and somebody who just says M, but I'll open that in a minute. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do the knee thing really quick. Are you excited? This is what we do. We switch the knee like this, and no, I'm not wearing any pants. Thank you for asking. Oh, wait, you didn't ask. I just volunteered that. Totally Porky Pig in it because I have to close the window, turn off the air conditioning, turn off the fan, and it gets warm in here. If I thought you would accept me naked, I would do it naked. Chantel asked about anti-inflammatory foods and also getting rid of sugar and gluten because of the inflammation, and of course, lots of agua. So, yes, diet is definitely part of the holistic way to go. Diet and movement and stretching and strengthening and so many other great things. Hang on, water break. On the radio, I drink water while other people are talking. But here there's no one to talk but me, so. Okay, so who am I looking for? Linda, I don't see yours. Did you send it to Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com? Or are you the one with just the M? Let me open this up. Nope. Okay, I'm looking for Somebody whose email starts with C Maiden. C, a maiden. Janae, are you here? Samira, are you here? Chantal, you sent me one, right? And then it came back, Linda? Did you send it to Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com? Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com is where you want to send it. I have a feeling that somebody is sending them to the wrong one. So hang on one sec. We're going to open something else up. Do you like the background of my bedroom in the background? It's not very exciting right now, is it? I think that some of you might be sending it to IamRaisingTheVibration.com, which is my nonprofit address. But there is no reason why that should be bouncing back. So we're going to go check and see if they're there. Okay, so Chantal, you're here. Janae, you're here. Do we have, hang on a second. The computer wants to fall over here and we're not letting it. All right. No. Doesn't look like they're here either, my friends. You must just be sending it to the wrong email and it's coming back undeliverable. So I think some people put it up in the chat room, but if somebody would do it again, it's Sheena at sign, the at sign, IamRaisingYourVibration.com. That's where it is. Hi, Dottie. Dottie and I are doing a session tonight, which she just put. It's not if it was a secret, I wouldn't say, and never say who my clients are. But if you want to talk about the fact that you're a client, then fantastic. Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. Linda, I don't know why it would come back because I've got a box full of stuff here. If I didn't have a box full of stuff here, I would believe that maybe I had completely screwed it up, but I do, so I don't know. Anyway, let's get to a reading. I have so many places to put up this Facebook link, but we will do it in between like we always do. Multitasking is my middle name, my friends. That and not wearing any pants. Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. That's it, Carrie. Absolutely. There's no reason why stuff shouldn't come through. But, yeah, they all go through that same place. Okay, here we go. All right, one more time. I am looking for Donna, Kathy, Daniela. Do we have Donna, Kathy, Daniela? I'm going to refresh. And then if not, I will take Chantel. Will be first. Christina, I just got yours. Tanya just got yours. I have Janae's. I have Samira. Just holler if any of you are there. Oh, no, yeah, it's Sheena with 2 E's. Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. All right. Oh, and of course, also C Maiden. If you see C Maiden, let me know. All right. Let's do this thing. And then we will put some more stuff out there. Okay, I'm going to read this on the air, Chantal. Chantal says, Hi, Sheena. I would be ever so grateful if you would be able to see any improvement in my current physical ailment as it's starting to affect me emotionally. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me tell you, sweetie, I mean, obviously there's physical stuff going on with you and that's undeniable, but a lot of what's going on with you, sweetheart, is emotional. There is so much emotionality behind everything that's going on in your life right now. and you are just maxed out emotionally. And you need to give yourself a break. As my mama used to tell me all the time about myself, she'd say, give yourself a break, kid. And now I'm telling you that. Emotions have built up in you so much that it's begun to affect you spiritually and emotionally. And it's that spiritual and emotional strain that is pushing the illness to the brink of more symptoms that then are affecting you emotionally. So it's like you're stuck in a vicious cycle, right, my friend? So you need to give yourself a break, sweetheart, and you need to really back off how much pressure you're putting on yourself, because you're really beginning to feel it, and I worry about you. So also, do you use crystals for healing? I would recommend crystals, and I would recommend getting a healing, a spiritual cleanse healing. I give them, but lots of wonderful people give them. So if there's somebody that you've been going to that you trust and you want to get one from them, absolutely. If not, you can most certainly get one from me. I feel like you have a lot of stuff stuck in your throat chakra. So it means you feel like you're not being listened to, and you feel like you don't have a voice. You know, that no one's listening, and you're not able to speak. And so you need to get that cleaned out by somebody. And yes, of course, on top of that, with your physical situation, a great diet just helps to sort of nourish your body. So lots of water. I'm going to have some as we speak. Lots of water. Get rid of sugar, get rid of gluten or cut back. Get rid of bad carbs, lots of lean proteins, vegetables, a little dairy, but don't clog yourself down with sauces and things, and get a healing. Get a healing, and then crystals. I mean, everybody really should be working with crystals all the time. Who has crystals in here? Who works with crystals? And then, of course, I have my vibration crystals. Vibrationcrystals.com is my good vibration crystals. Send me an email or send me a text message if you want to know more. If you want to know more about private sessions, my cleanses and healings spiritually, my crystals, you can text me 818-437-0886. Now it's agua time. But mostly, sweetie, it's weird how it gets dark, right? But mostly, sweetie, just take the emotional pressure off of you. Because, honey, you can only take so much, and you're taking on so much, baby. I mean, you are just overloaded with how much that you're taking on. So, yeah, Dottie got good vibrations crystals for me, so she'll know all about them. She can tell you everything about how the different sets work. Anyway, text me if you're out there and you're listening. Chantal, if you want a healing, if you want to talk about crystals, send me a text. 818-437-0886, or if that makes you uncomfortable, you can email me. Crystals are beautiful. As Teresa just said, I don't understand crystals. They're beautiful, energetic creatures that come from the earth, and they each have their own energy signature, and they're like little healers. You know, dogs are meant to be in service. Like if you look at police dogs, fire dogs on a float in a parade, and they're like, oh, look at me, I help people. Those dogs that fished everybody out during 9/11. I mean, they were just like so proud to be in service. Crystals are like that too. They're proud to be in service, and they want to help you. So I pick out these really beautiful crystals, and I cleanse them so all the ickiness is gone. Then I bless them, and then I charge them for the intention. And I have a set for cleansing, which is black tourmaline and selenite. I have a set for grounding, which is smoky quartz and hematite. I have a set for connecting, which is the beautiful trifecta of quartz crystal, rose quartz, and amethyst quartz crystal. And then I have a set for uplifting, which is like my raising the vibration set. And that's a citrine and adventurine. How can it be that we've gone this far into the broadcast and I have not yet mentioned my movement of peace, love, kindness, and unity, raisingthevibration.org. Our new nonprofit site is up. You can also find us at IamRaisingTheVibration.com. Please go and join us there. I would so love that. It's what I have done to carry on my mom's teachings, so it means a lot to me, and there's so much of her energy there. And she taught me about crystals, and she taught me about psychic stuff, and she taught me about God, and she taught me about love, and she taught me about peace and kindness and unity and all the other words that that we manifest hopefully every day through raisingthevibration.org. Okay, here's a sound effect. My strap-on things are coming off because my ice is no longer cold. Did you like that noise? I'm going to show you my strap-on. Now we're getting really sexy. You ready? You want to see it? You know you do. Here it is. This holds the ice pack on. Isn't it fantastic? There's the pieces of the towel that are in it. This is what I do every day, my friends. And then it is everybody's favorite, the CVS name brand hot cold pack. Nice. Now we do it all over again. Why? Because I have 2 knees. Chantel, take care of yourself, sweetheart. I'm thinking about you, love. Got to take the pressure off yourself. You're going to find your physical situation getting so much better as soon as you get your emotional situation better, honey. It's just you care too much and you love too much. You're trying to help everybody and you're not helping yourself. So take care of you, my friend. What's with this weird thing that keeps happening where I'm in the dark? It's weird. It's like there's a big old ghost in here and nobody told me. Okay, so Linda, were you able to reach me yet? Keep trying. Who else is in here? Janae, you're in here, right? Oh, Teresa, thank you. Teresa says, you have a great mom. I can feel her energy around you. I know, wasn't she wonderful? She comes to all these things. And she comes and visits my friends all the time. It's really wonderful. And William, I'm so sorry that your grandma died. And I'm sending you so much love. And you know what? She knows you're with her. Even if you're not at the funeral, she knows that that you're with her. So don't worry about it. So we love you. Everybody send William some love because his grandma passed this week. Okay, who is in here who has sent me something for a reading that's actually in the chat? Janae, we're going to do you. All right, here's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for Daniela, Kathy, Donna. It says question for Kathy, but yeah, okay. Yep, that's right. Kathy, Donna, and Daniela, and C Maiden, whoever's email is C Maiden, and Samira. Are you there? All right, Janae, you're up. I'm gonna wait 1 second and see if any of those people manifest before I do Janae's, only because I have to put the link up a couple places real quick. I love doing these with you guys. I love being connected to you. I think you're all wonderful. I love how much you participate at my LA Talk radio shows. We've been doing some stuff on my Monday night Raising the Vibration show. That's 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific. We've just been throwing out topics. And last week we did two wonderful shows, actually during my daily Sheena Metal experience show. And then during Raising the Vibration, we did 4 hours of topics about how to survive narcissists. And boy, those shows were great. The one that we're going to do this Monday night from 7 to 9 p.m. is going to be about, do you care too much? Do people tell you care too much? What's it like to feel so much and care so much? That's going to be this Monday night, so make sure to tune in. We take calls, and it's so much fun, and you guys are wonderful, and you really participate, and you're wonderful radio guests, and I love it. And so I've just been doing that kind of in the interim. I'm going to start having guests again there, but while my knees are healing, and I don't want to have a bunch of guests on that I may have to cancel on if my knees are funky one day. Oh, itchy eyebrow. I must be doing a live broadcast. I do a lot of just these call-in shows now, so I get to spend some time with you all, which I really, 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 really love. So make sure to tune into LA Talk Radio for those shows. And if you go through my Facebook feed, you can see past. And even here at IamRaisingYourVibration.com, you can see the past broadcasts if you want to watch some. And they're all up. Well, not the most recent, but many of them are up on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Sheena Metal. And the rest are going up as soon as I get a minute off, maybe even tonight. Maybe tonight, tomorrow night, I'll put some up. Well, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, people. I'm working on it. Okay, so Janae, you and I are up, my friend. Here we go. I'm looking for the other people. Has anybody seen anybody else that I called out in the chat room? Has anybody seen Donna, Kathy, C Maiden? Not sure who that is. Daniela, Samira. Looking for you all. And also now looking for Tanya, Christine, and Linda. Linda, we got it, Linda. Also Kimmy and William. So here we go. Janae, this is you, my friend. Janae says, I keep on feeling that my ex is trying to communicate with me, but I'm not sure what he's trying to say. He passed away about 3 years ago. Please help and thank you so much. Janae, your ex has been trying to... Wow. Has been trying to communicate with you the whole time, honey. How do you not feel him around you all the time? I know you do. I know you feel him around you. He has been trying to communicate with you since he passed. He's worried that you have not moved on, and that you're not going to move on. And he doesn't want you to move on from the way that you felt about each other, but he wants you to move on and really grab your life again, sweetie, and enjoy your life. And maybe even he wants you to say, meet somebody and have another life. Like, he just feels like there's a part of you that died when he died, and he understands that. But now he's saying now is the time for you to start to move forward in your life, because you're not dead and you need to be living. Does that make sense, sweetheart? Does that sort of resonate with your heart? He's just worried about you. He's worried that you just have not, that you're not recovering enough, and that you're not spending enough time rebuilding your life. You know, sometimes when we really love somebody, like when my mom died, my mom was kind of my soulmate in a way. And sometimes when somebody who we're really, really close to dies, we don't move on. We stay in one place, which is why when she died, even when she was alive, she was always telling me, when I die, don't you die too, kid. When she died, she came back to... I first encountered her about 45 minutes after she died. First, she dumped all of her psychic gifts into the top of my head. And then she said to me, you are going to go on, and you're going to do things. And then I kept finding things all over the house. Like one time the house was totally locked up. I came down, I opened the front door. I was sitting in front of the front door, texting some friends. I went inside and I was doing the upstairs. I went all the way in the back where my old bedroom was that my mom turned into her sewing room. I opened my old bathroom door, which was closed, and in the room was a hummingbird. It was just sitting there on the vanity light. Well, hummingbirds were my mom's thing. When she was alive, she would sit in her Barcalounger chair, and hummingbirds would hover outside the screen, like 3, 4, 5 of them at one time. I'd say, what are you doing, Mom? She's like, oh, I'm just sitting here with my birds. So I always know when I see a hummingbird that it's her. And, you know, after she died, hummingbirds used to hover outside of my studio window at work. We're on the 4th floor. And guests would say, is that a hummingbird? I've never seen a hummingbird that high up before. And I'd say, oh, it's my mom. So I always see hummingbirds when it has to do with her. And there it was, just sitting in that room. And then one day I walked into her office, and this book was kind of stuck out from the bookcase. And it was a journal that she had written to herself. And in the journal it said, do not read, but not that I shouldn't read it, that she shouldn't read it. So I read it. And because I knew she wanted me to. And it was all about how she had wanted to do so much with her life, but she was scared because she had not had a great upbringing, and that she had given me the upbringing she'd always wanted in hopes that I would go on and do the things for the world that she felt she should have done. And that was sort of the beginning of the seeds of me founding the nonprofit, because she passed in March of 2016, and I founded the nonprofit November 9th, 2016, which was her birthday. So then when our country went a little, insane, and people started hating each other after the election, which, by the way, the results were announced on November 9th, which was her birthday, then she came back with the universe, and they were like, now you go and you do this. So I think that she was always pushing me to move forward. And I think because she had told me about it before she died, it was easier for me to push after she died, to move forward out of my grief. But most people don't. 3 years is how long my mom's been gone. I know how much it hurts, Janae. But that's why he's coming to see you, because he really, really, really wants you to move on, love. He wants you to be happy, and he wants you to find some love and do new things and do, just have adventures and just be a person and just be happy. So that's the best thing that you can do for him. And an interesting story about hummingbirds. So my credit got really screwed up in my 40s. I was in a relationship that, with somebody who wasn't working, and I was giving too much and my credit got messed up. And so the last 2 cars I had leased, my mom had to co-sign for, which is hideously embarrassing when you're in your 40s. And the last one she actually co-signed for in the nursing home and died 2 weeks later. So when the lease was up on this car, I was devastated to give it away because it was the last thing she'd ever given me. And I had this real attachment to it. And I extended the lease as long as they would let me. And then as it got really, really close to having to find a car, I found one. I was going the day to swap the car, and all of a sudden the pain in my knees got horrible. Like it does, right? Like I was telling Chantal, the more emotional you are, the more in pain you are. So I'm going, and I'm literally in so much pain I can barely walk to the car. And I have to go to physical therapy to go get a massage, and then to go do the car. And I wanted to do the car first because I was scared if I did the massage first, I'd be in even more pain and I wouldn't be able to do the car. And then I got to the dealership and they were like detailing the car and it wasn't ready. So I went out and I told my physical therapist was sick, was out sick. So I didn't go to that. And then I'm like, well, I'm gonna make myself do this massage. And I thought, I'm just gonna cancel the massage. I don't need to have the massage. And as I'm walking to the car, a hummingbird comes. First of all, I looked over this way because on the ledge of my pool, there was a dove. And it was just walking super slow. And I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen a dove up that close that just got that close to you. And it was just looking at me. And then all of a sudden something distracted me. And like right here, there was this hummingbird, this beautiful hummingbird. It was almost all red. It was just kind of buzzing in front of my face. Somebody was trying to call me, so it threw us offline. And it was bright red and it just started flying and I was following it literally. And it got to the car and it kind of flew all over the car. And I thought, well, that's obvious my mom telling me that I gotta get rid of this car. I've got to do this. I even said out loud, I know, Mom, it's time to get rid of the car and get the new one. So I got in the car. That's when I went to the dealership and the car wasn't ready. So I almost canceled the massage. And then I thought, just go. You're in so much pain. Maybe it'll help. So I got there. I could barely get out of the car. I was feeling really weird because it was the last time I was ever going to drive my car that my mom had gotten for me. I walked up the stairs because I make myself do the stairs and because I hate the elevator, as we all know. I walk in and I'm like, what am I doing? What am I even doing? I'm in so much pain I can barely think. And that's when I met the massage therapist, Jolene. And let me tell you something. In an hour, this miracle worker pulled so much shit out of my legs. And I burst into tears. And I realized that in my knees, which was weird because my mom had bad knees. And she used to always call them my GD Irish knees. Except she didn't do the initials because she swore like a sailor. Do you all love her more now that you know she swore like a sailor? And I realized there was so much grief in me that I had not processed. And it was all stuck down in my knees. And when she pulled all that stuff out of my knees, that's when the release came and the healing really began. Because as hard as Dan was trying to heal me, and he was doing a great job, but I would work with him, I would get better, and then I would be away from him and I would get worse again. And it wasn't until all that release came out of my legs and I started really accepting the healing from him that I started to really get better. And now I'm mostly walking without the cane, except upstairs, downstairs, and when it becomes like a longer distance. But I did errands yesterday, went into the post office, didn't even have the cane. So we're getting there. It's slow. But I know that my grieving is part of that process. And so, Janae, I'm just telling you all this so you know that where you are is totally normal, but where he wants you to be is so far past that. And I promise every reading is not going to come with a super long story today, but it just seems like I got a lot of long stories in me today. So forgive me for all the long stories. Does everybody have like all of my websites? Do we all know the email to call in for a reading? You know to text me if you want a private session, 818-437-0886. Everywhere on social media, I'm at Sheena Metal. So I'm at YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. If you want to go like me, I would love that. And I have a ton of Facebook pages. I mean, I literally have like 13 Facebook pages. I have one for almost everything I do. And the newest one is SaturdayNightSpiritual.com. Please go there and like it. I would love that. And then right after I do my first Interfaith Saturday Night Spiritual service, the next weekend on Sunday at 4 o'clock, which is June 23rd, I'm at a wonderful place called the Center for Spiritual Living in Granada Hills. And I am doing my next Raising the Vibration gathering. And my special guest is the amazing Darby Hinton from the Daniel Boone Show from the 60s, and he's also a very spiritual guy. So, are you guys hearing me okay? I'm a little scratchy. I'm getting over the sniffly snufflies, so excuse me if I'm hard to hear today, if I sound like I've got phlegma in my tubes, but I do have some phlegma in my tubes, but I'm drinking a lot of water. And as I said, I think I got this thing from my physical therapist, and his has only lasted a few days, so hopefully mine will as well. Okay, so we're going to put the link up some more places, and then we're going to do another reading. How does that sound? You know I love you guys so much, and I love being here with you. And the computer is really not helping today. The computer's not being good to me today. It's very angry. It's a very angry and bitter computer today. So, if you have sent me an inquiry for a reading and you're one of the people I'm looking for, let me know. I'm looking for Donna. I'm like Miss Sally from Romper Room. I see Donna, and I see Samira, and I see somebody named C. Maiden, and I see who else am I looking for? Tanya? Are any of you here right now? Let me know if you're here with me. Let me know. The only way I can communicate with you, because I really can't see your posts here, and I can't see my text messages, and don't private message me because I can't see those either. So hang on, I've got to get this thing out of my way. So if you want a reading, what you have to do is go to Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com and send me an email. And it's instant gratification. Watch, we're going to go there right now. And it's going to be instant gratification. First we have to find that, where those, I have to find the window that's open with that thing in it. Here we go. Let's find it. That's not it. That's not it. I thought it was here. Oh, hang on. I got it. Okay, so Linda, you're here, right? We're going to run through them one more time. Tanya's here. Yay, Tanya. Okay, Tanya's next. Donna, are you here? Kathy, are you here? Daniela, are you here? C. Maiden, are you here? Okay, so we've got Tanya here. Christina is here. And then Kimmy, are you here? And then Linda. So Tanya, here we go. My name is Tanya. I would like to know if I am pursuing the right career path. Thank you. Yes, Tanya, you are, but there's a different aspect of it that is going to better suit you the farther you go. And I think you can feel that, right? Like you're where you need to be, but you're not really where you need to be. Does that make sense, Tanya? So the general overall field of where you're supposed to be, you're absolutely in the right place. But there is an area of it that you're not in yet, and you're going to learn. So you're getting close. You're getting close to figuring it out, you know? Do you want to tell us all what you do, or is it a secret? I want to say branch, but I don't know if that's the right word. There's an aspect to what you do that you have not been a part of yet. And that's where you're going to wind up moving into. So yes, you're on the right path. But I understand why sometimes you feel hesitant, like you're not on the right path. I mean, you're on the right path. You're on the right career. You're not in the right job. Does that make sense? So that's what it is, Tanya. I don't know if we lost Tanya. I'm not hearing back from her. Hi, everybody who's joining us. Tanya, if you text me, I can help you more. Christina, you ready to go? Linda, you ready to go? Kimmy, you ready to go? Oh, here we go. Tanya said, I'm a student hoping to become a nurse. Yes, so that's the thing. Tanya, you should become a nurse. But there's a specialty to your nursing that is what you're really going to do. And you're not thinking about it yet because it hasn't fallen in front of you yet. It's going to be like this. Boop. It's going to drop right down into the top of your head and right down into your eye line. And then you're going to say, that's what it is. So yes, you're on the right path. Do become a nurse. But know there's a nursing specialty that's going to be your thing. And you're not there yet. So keep on the path. You're in a good place, my friend. Christina, are you here? Linda, let's do you because I know you're here. Linda's been here since the beginning looking for her reading. Linda, should I have my knee done? Should I get rid of my store? Don't get rid of your store. Why would you get rid of your store, Linda? I know it's a lot of work. And sometimes you're like, oh my God, this friggin' store. But I would not get rid of your store. Hi, Linda. Don't get rid of your store. I feel like, Linda, you're somebody who needs to have something to put all of your everything into. Like you get really restless and bored if you're not occupied with a lot of stuff. So if you're not going to keep your store, I mean, is there a financial jeopardy to not having the store? I mean, are you in a brick and mortar store or are you just doing the store online? Whatever you're doing, you're supposed to continue doing it. But I don't know. I think you're in a good place with the store. I just think because you're in a lot of pain and you got a lot going on in your life right now, my friend, the store seems like one more distraction. So if you get rid of the store because you don't want to deal with the store on top of everything that's going on with you, then make the store an online store. But what you're doing is fantastic and you should keep doing it. And I know you love doing it. I know it's a complete pain in the ass to have a store, and I know the overhead is crazy, and I know that you're dealing with a lot of other things right now. So while you're dealing with all that stuff, maybe now is the time to do it online. But the store means so much to you, and I feel like without the store, you're just going to be really depressed if there's no more store. So hang on to it for a while. Now, should I have my knee done? So this is the time in our program where I let all you good people know that I, Sheena Metal, am not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a physical therapist. I'm not a massage therapist, although I do give a good massage. I am not a lawyer. I'm not a financial consultant. I'm not any of that stuff. I'm just some goof that talks on the radio that has psychic gifts. So take that for what it's worth. That and $2 will probably get you $2. And some great advice because I do help a lot of people. So my advice to you about the knee is what universe is telling me about your knee is don't have the surgery until you've exhausted every other option. Look into everything, including the cartilage replacement, the stem cell treatment, everything you can think of before you have the knee done. And if you want to go try and see my therapist, he's in Winnetka. I don't know how far that is from you. I think you're in the Los Angeles area. Go and see him, because if your problem is actually your knee and he believes you have to have have to have surgery, he will tell you. He'll tell you. He tells people all the time, I come back and see me after your surgery. And then for God's sakes, after your surgery, go and see him and go and see Jolene, the amazing massage therapist. Oh, Linda, you're in New York. Why did I think you were here? I thought you were out here for some reason. Go and get recommendations and find a physical therapist that you trust. If anybody's in New York and you have a great physical therapist, put a name down here for Linda. Everything surgery as a last resort. Try everything first, sweetheart. Universe is screaming at me that you need to try everything first. Look into the cartilage replacement. Just look into it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. Okay? All right. So, because so many things can be fixed, and you walk into a doctor's office and a doctor says, oh yeah, surgery. And I'm not saying they're just looking for money. I just think they come from a place where they believe that. Look, I have a wonderful doctor who I'm not going to talk about. I think he's wonderful. And he's young, and he's informative, and he seems wonderful. But he said something to me the other day. He said, I asked him about supplements to lower my blood pressure. Now I know I'm on 2 blood pressure medications because I suck. But I also take flaxseed, because he was telling me most people were on 5 or 6 blood pressure medications. So I take flaxseed oil, I take beetroot, I take red yeast rice. So technically I guess I am on 5 because I'm on 2 Western and 3 Eastern. So I was telling him all the things I was on, and he said, oh, you know what? I was telling him that I take turmeric for my heart and CoQ10. And he was like, oh yeah, there's no proof that any vitamin or supplement has ever worked for anything. Really? 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 How many of you take vitamins and supplements for things? They rock. So that's my point. Doctors are not raised to think that, most doctors are not raised to think that vitamins work, or that physical therapy works, or that healings work. Any more than most psychologists will not tell you to go see a psychic. They just come from a different world. So try all of the natural stuff you can first, my friend. Try everything natural that you can. Just try. What can happen? What's the worst that can happen? You know? And then if worst comes to worst and nothing else works, okay. But if it's your meniscus, I mean, tendons and ligaments can heal. They told me I had to have surgery on my hand because I couldn't bend this finger more than like this. And they said they were going to have to put a cortisone shot in here. And if that didn't work, they were going to do a surgery where they cut here, they cut the ligament, they cut the ring, or please. Hematite ring, 3 hours. 3 hours with a hematite ring, my friends. Still hurt, but I could bend it. But guess what? Doesn't hurt at all now. And it's my cane hand. So it's like this all the time when I use the cane. It's a rock star. Look at this little rock star. Doesn't hurt at all. Look at that thing go. Woo! Just like it never had a problem. Hematite ring. So I think sometimes surgeries can be worse than helpful in some cases. My mom did all that. She had all the surgeries, right up to the knee replacement. That she refused. Had everything else. It never helped anything. She wouldn't do the therapy. She wouldn't change her diet. She wouldn't lose the weight. I should shut up, but I have lost a lot of weight, and I'm working on losing more. So, Michelle, text me your guy in Huntington Beach in case I need to go see someone. Because that's where I see all my doctors are in Huntington Beach. So now you all know where to go when you want to stalk me. Okay, looking for Christina, looking for Samira, looking for Donna, looking for Kathy, looking for Daniela, looking for Kimmy. I know you're there, William. Kim just asked me, how did I lose the weight? Oh, nobody likes this answer. Crystal meth. Lots of it. A whole bunch of it. I cleaned the whole house 16 times. Totally kidding. Maybe I should have. Kim, I quit sugar. I quit gluten. I quit bad carbs. I quit drinking everything except for water, and occasionally I have a chamomile tea. I cut back on dairy. I only do chicken and fish, mostly fish, and I do a lot of vegetables and some fruit. I mean, I eat like a Buddhist monk plus a little meat. That's the truth. That's what works. It sucks, but it's what works. Also, let me just say, I sleep, I laugh, I breathe, I love people. I think all that really helps too. So think about that. Just start one thing. Just quit one thing to start. I was almost 200 pounds heavier than I am now. I was quite big. Somewhere I have pictures where I'm quite big. And I'm so much thinner now. As a matter of fact, if you go to my YouTube channel, I can't believe I'm saying this, there's a video on there that's like 10 years old called Sheena Says, that my old publicist John Scott G put together. And that was when I was approaching my biggest. And you'll be like, oof, my goodness. Yeah. But, you know. All right, so I am looking for, did we say it? Samira, are you here? It's somebody who just has M as a reply, but the email address is cmaiden. Daniela, Donna, Kathy, Kimmy, Christina. Is that you? Is that you, Christina, that sent me a message? Should we do yours next? All right, I got to put the link up a couple of places. Because I'm a total turd and I got to get this link up. I hope you guys are in for the long haul today, because it looks like we're getting a lot of readings. If you want a reading, I can't really read the messages coming up on me, so you have to send me an email, Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. Every once in a while I look up and I see people saying, I want a reading, and they're giving their birthdays, and it's like, that's great, except that I can't see that. Also, if you want a reading, it helps if you ask a question instead of just having me cold read you, because there's so many people and I can't really hear you reply, so I've got nothing to go off of, and it's just easier if you cut with, because we're doing so many of these so quickly. Look at how many of you are in here right now. Who is here? Who here is in Los Angeles? The Southern California area. And who here is in Los Angeles? Who here is in the Orange County area? So who's in SoCal? Who's in LA County? Who's in Orange County? That's always nice to know. And if not, where are you? And who's in the Dallas area? Because I'm coming for you, Dallas people. I am coming for you in a couple of weeks. June 28th, 29th, and 30th. Aspects of Spiritual Awareness with Sheena Metal at the Miracles of Joy Metaphysical Center. Yay! Somebody sent me a message on Facebook Messenger. I can't really see those either, so you kind of have to send me an email. Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. I just got one, I think from Augusta Rose. That's how much I can't see these. So, I love you all so much. But I have to have like a central place where I can find everything. Does that make sense? Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to get another reading done. How does that sound? Yay! Also, if you want to share this, please do. If you want to share it to any groups you're a part of and they allow this kind of thing, we're not going to get in trouble. No one's going to get mad at you. Please do. The more people we reach, the more people we help. And if you want to get a reading, email me, Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. Christina, you're here, right? We're going to do Christina next, and then I think William. If you have sent me an email for a reading, and you're in the chat right now, let me know really quick so I can make a list of people to answer and in what order. That would be awesome. But first, Christina, you're next. We're going to move my knees. This is the fun part. Okay, I just got another message from somebody and I don't know what it's about. So it was from Joan, from you. Honey, email the message to me, would you? Sheena@IamRaisingYourVibration.com. I can see that you guys are sending me messages, but I can't see what they're about, so. Okay, Hang on, we're going to move the knees. Are we ready? This is that's the face I make when we move the knees. We may put ice packs on in a minute. Do you want to watch me put ice packs on? It's a joy. Here we go. I'm going to show you guys everything. Here's the cooler bag that I keep on my bed that holds the ice packs. It's because I live on a townhome that's on 4 levels. So that way I don't have to run down the stairs every 5 minutes. I bring a bunch of ice packs up and I keep them in the cooler chest. Because although I can do stairs and they're good for healing, I'm supposed to keep them to sort of a minimum because, you know, I just gotta. So now this is the part where we dress the towel around the ice pack so I don't get frostbite like I did once, like a tool. And then we get out my strap-on and we stick it around my knee. Isn't this fun to watch? Someone's going to be tuning into this on YouTube in like 10 years being like, what the fuck is she doing? All right, one knee is done. The knee is complete. One knee down, one to go, and then Christina's reading. It's so interesting that I have so many readings and so many people are not here. I find that fascinating. But I don't know what's up. I know you're there, Christina. You're next, sweetheart. Uh-oh, hang on. Computer's being crazy. This is why I need to build a studio. I need to turn my second room into a studio. It's funny, it's warm in here. If I start to sweat from my face, I don't know why it's so warm in here because it's really cool out. But I tried it with the window open and the blinds are rattling and you can hear the neighbors outside doing neighborly things, which is great, but I know we all like our psychic readings to be a sacred space where there's nothing unpsychic happening unless it's me guzzling water and putting ice packs on my knees. Okay. Alrighty, my friends. Christina, you're next, sweetheart. Yeah, I mean, I literally have a box full of questions, but so many folks aren't here. It's interesting. All right, Christina. Oh, Christina just says open to spirit message. Christina, will you do me a huge favor, sweetheart? Send me a question just so I know what you're thinking about. I would love that. Anybody else who wants a reading, send me an email. Has anybody seen, really quick, anybody seen Donna? Anybody seen Samira? Anybody seen Kathy? Has anybody seen Daniela? Has anybody seen C. Maiden? It's all my questions. And Christina is going to send me a question for me to read. William, you're up, kiddo. Hi, Sheena, I love you. It says, William, I love you too. You're the best. You're such a psychic rock star. I'm so proud of you. Was wondering if my grandma Earl, who just passed away, has a message for me. Well, you know she does, sweetheart, because you know that she was always so proud of you and so proud of you being an individual and doing your own thing. And you know that she wanted you to be just who you are. And now in passing, she's telling you that she's going to be like your guiding spirit and hang out with you and help you to heal more people and do more work in the spiritual world. Because she's really got your back and she's so proud of the work you're doing to help people. And she says, now you guys are going to do it together. So, yay, Grandma Earl. I know she's around. I know you can just feel her. You can feel her all around, like over here, and just feel her everywhere, right? She wants you to be your best you, my friend, and do your thing. So go and do that. All right, I'm going to take a minute and just see if there's anybody in the chat that I have called out that has not had a reading so far before I move on to new people, because I now literally have a whole nother page of people that want readings. So, all right, I got yours. I got Dana's, but you're up the ways a bit. I actually have to go to another page. That's how many there are right now. So we're going to do one last call for Donna, for Kathy, for Daniela, for C. Maiden, for Kimmy, for Samira, and that's our last call. Augusta, you have to send yours to my email, Sheena at IamRaisingYourVibration.com. I saw your name flash by on the phone, but I don't know where you put the message. So, one more, yeah. So let's see what we got here, my friends. For some reason,